Everybody's asking me the same question. What is going on in the housing market? Is it a good time to sell or buy a house? Today, I'm going to give you the latest market report, current pandemic situation in relationship to what has happened in the last few years, and take it all the way back to the 2008 financial crisis to see if our markets compare. I'm also going to give you the experts' prediction and opinions on post-pandemic recovery from those at Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, and the chief economist for the National Association of Realtors. So stay tuned toward the end to find that out. Hi, I'm Judy Lin Young. I'm an investor and investment specialist in Los Angeles. My goal on this channel is to educate, inform, and instill confidence in your real estate investing practices. So if you like that topic, please like and subscribe below. Now let's jump right to it. We are in challenging times and hope it's for a couple of months. The lockdown is imposed by the government for the health and safety of our people. It is not a housing crisis. It is a health crisis that has become an economic crisis. Prior to this, home sales were at a 10-year high and housing prices rose to record levels. If there was one challenge, it was the lack of inventory, especially at the entry to mid-level markets. Are we facing similar conditions to the 2008 market crash? Now let's jump into the next few slides. The foreclosure crisis in 2008 and 2009 was painful. With confidence, what we see today is nothing like what we saw then. First, we had a massive number of subprime mortgages with borrowers overstretching their budget. With adjustable rate mortgages resetting, borrowers were unable to make payments and foreclosures took place. Combine this fact with home builders overproducing. Home building activity was 2.2 million, which is far above the historical average of 1.5 million. Today, we don't have overbuilding. We are seeing so few listings because of multiple years of home builders underproducing. The consequence of underbuilding is an inventory shortage, which is happening today. Low inventory assures price stability. So as you can see in this graph, it is definitely a seller's market because of the low inventory. Now let's look at the credit availability graph, which shows how much mortgage credit was given to borrowers. The higher the index, the easier it is to get a loan, and the lower the index, the harder it is to get a loan. During the housing bubble, we see how easy it is to get a loan. Immediately after 2008, we have a pendulum swing back to strict guidelines to stronger qualifications for a mortgage loan. Today, we still remain in stricter guidelines. Furthermore, Americans today are sitting on tremendous equity on their homes, which means there is less likelihood for the high foreclosure rate that occurred in 2008 and 2009, even if home prices dropped. What is the economic outlook? Now let's take a look at the next few slides. With second quarter loss, GDP will fall 20 to 30%, followed by a strong bounce back in the third and fourth quarters. But the bounce will be insufficient to make up for the loss that occurred in the second quarter. That may translate to 4 million net job losses. Most will be returning to their jobs, but not all. Compared to other recessions, recovery for this economic crisis is quick, forming a V shape. What are buyers and sellers anticipating in home prices? The National Association of Realtors surveyed realtors working with active buyers and sellers in the pandemic market. They found that buyers are expecting a 5% discount, which is actually very normal. Even in pre-pandemic times, they expect a 5% discount. They always want a little discount, but they're not expecting any greater than that. Sellers are expecting a drop in prices, but they're not in a panic. In fact, they plan to list their homes the same price that they would have listed it at pre-pandemic. In San Gabriel Valley, where I work, prices remain strong. Inventory is low, and those on the market are pending very quickly. And number one is because they have really good realtors who are working in this market. And number two, because inventory is low, whatever that is on the market is being seen and the buyers that they're attracting are very serious and strong. Both ways, it's good to be a buyer now because you're not competing with 10 other buyers. And it's good to sell a house now because you're not competing with a bunch of other properties on the market. So you're going to have properties with highest amount of views. There will be 5 to 7% decline in house unit sales because the spring buying season is missed. Autumn months cannot make up for this. But indicators prove positive in 2021 and 2022. Let's remain optimistic. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and my contact information is below if you have any questions. I'll see you next time.